Guys, back with more Order and Chaos 2 Redemption. Today we're going to be looking at flying mounts. I'm going to be flying the Infected Azure Worm Dragon Fluffy mount, which drops in Simulation Salvation Dungeon in Legend mode. It's an awesome dragon, and I think it's one of the best flying mounts. So we're going to be looking at the controls, basically how it works. Before in the end of the video, I'll just be flying around. So first of all, to fly the mount, you will have to use the jump button. It will be like a flying icon now with some wings. Or you can just run out of a cliff and it will just start flying automatically. As you can see, you can change like which way you want it. You can fly backwards, you can fly sideways, you can fly straight up, straight down. You can use this spell. So as you can see, I have Speed spell and I have the freeze spell, so I can use these while flying and it will give me a boost in speed, and it flies in the same way, in the same speed as it would if it would be walking. So there isn't like, it won't fly slower or faster. So this mount is pretty fast, 68% speed, so it flies pretty fast. There is many ways to like fly up. You can use either the jump button to fly straight up like this, or you can just aim it straight up and just fly in whatever angle you want, basically. And I just had tons of fun just recording this video, flying around Haradon, looking at all these different spots, because there are some spots which you're only able to reach with flying, like in House of Stone Camp. There is a platform which you can only reach by flying, and the flying has a limit, so there's a limit on how high you can fly. All mounts will have the same limit. It's pretty high, as you can see. I can see nothing down there. Like I flew really high, so you are able to fly high for those who are concerned about that. And it's just tons of fun, just charging in, sneaking up on your friends, or and just like flying around. It's just been tons of fun, and I really enjoyed that. And a lot of other people has been asking me what happens when you enter PvP zone, because in my previous video I said that you can't fly in PvP zones. So I will show you that now. I will come back to the energy bar later. As you can see, whenever I fly, my energy gets lower. I'll talk more about that later. So what happens when I enter a PvP area is flying is banned in this area. So it tells me to stop flying or it will dismount and I'll fall off. So make sure that you land safely. And I think it's a good thing that you're able to fly into the PvP area, but once you're in PvP area, you can't fly out of it. You have to lose the PvP tag, basically. And then I found a very convenient way to catch mounts with the flying mount. So I just flew around to each of the spots, because it spawned just now in Sunken Hollows, a mount, and I flew to the first spot. I avoid all kind of combat, because I'm on the flying mount. If you're flying high enough, you avoid the combat. I checked it out, no mount there. I flew to the next spot, and it's such a convenient way, an easy way to just go to all the locations. I was able to reach all the different locations before it was caught, and I probably won't be able to do that on a grounded mount, because I have to go between all these combat, and I can't just fly straight to it. I have to like avoid a lot of objects. And this is the funny part. So the mount was actually in this spot, but I didn't fly all the way around to check if the mount is here, because I thought, okay, I can't see it, let me just get to the other spots. So I kind of failed there, but at least I get to show you guys how convenient it is just to fly around to catch the mount. So I flew to the last spot, and unfortunately the mount wasn't there, but I had fun just flying around, just exploring. Haradon is just a whole different world, basically a whole different game when you're flying. I've only been flying for the past 2-3 days, because I just find it so much fun, and there is a 15-minute limit, or depends on how high level it is. So this dragon has a 19-minute fly limit. A lot of people would think that's not a lot, but it is a lot. Like in the early stages, everyone will be flying and exploring, but eventually when you start traveling, just from place to place, or you use it in a more efficient way just to catch mounts and such. The flying is a lot of that you can fly for a long time, and I think they also did it because they want people to be able to not be unsocial, that people will be able to still talk to each other and play with each other and not be on your mounts alone flying somewhere. So the energy system, so basically you can fill your energy with runes or contract powder. You can't rest your mount yet, but hopefully you can do that in the future. As you can see, the flying consumption of the mount is one consumption every second, one energy consumption every second. So since it has 1170 second or 1170 energy, that's like the limit. That's why I can fly for 1170 seconds. So what happens when it runs out of energy? A lot of people ask me if you don't refill your energy and you don't land safely, so it gives me a message saying you have to stop flying. So get down and stop flying. But if you're stubborn like me, I'll be like, no, Fluffy, you're my boy, you don't kill me. But unfortunately, Fluffy killed me. After all our adventures together, he decided to kill me. So there's only one thing we can do, guys. And I'm sorry, Fluffy, but I can't have my friends and companions going around killing me. So this is goodbye. Thank you so much for the adventure and letting me fly on your back. And the rest of the video I'll be flying around on the mount. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you enjoyed the video and just enjoy the rest of the gameplay of me flying around on Fluffy. And those of you asking, why did I delete the mount? It's a mount that Gameloft borrowed me for a couple days so I can make this video. So thanks so much for Gameloft for letting me make this video. I just had a ton of fun just flying around. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already.